To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Man coverage to start the game, and I expect we'll see a good amount of that. They trust their secondary to hold down the fort and let their pass rushers get home. And that's a good job right on play one.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Hurts. Oh, he'll work that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
I'll look good with that first possession. Get this win or make them quit.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb.
That's crazy.
Into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 27 yards. And the Cowboys take the early turn.
You fucking bum.
Into an opening touchdown.
Let's make these Cowboys cry. We're going to make you cry, little bitch.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a nice
Yeah, keep talking shit on the other side.
Right at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, you ass. You about to cry, bro. Oh, I'm watching. I'm about to make you cry right now.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
It's all right. You're only winning because of my mistakes, but that's just going to stop right now.
Defense has a touchdown. Well, the offense had really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
You cannot make a fucking kick for life, bro. Good, that's good.
And his legs on that pick. And once he had it, I don't think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. But right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Here's Hurts to throw. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a third.
You're not getting no more mistakes, bro. Like, you got those easy, bro.
Throwing is Hurts. Got a man, it's Brown. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a third down gain of 4.
You're so confident, bro. I want you to feel confident because you're about to not get this.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And
You thought.
as he takes it just across midfield.
What, you keep stuttering? What's wrong?
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
And he's going to take this ahead.
Keep playing around. Keep fucking playing around.
More than that, second down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Rolling to his right. And this one.
Watch what? A drop ball?
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
He's got a man, complete. Now inside the 25, and all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run.
It's all right. This is your Super Bowl, so you're going to lose the rest of the season. Your ass.
Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
And you're playing with this shitty team and you're a Rams fan? That's sad.
On the run, it's Dowdle.
You can't even play with the other shitty team.
Before being brought down, second and right at a yard. They run again with Dowdle. And he'll be brought down.
Sad part is the Rams is better than the Dallas Cowboys.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Prescott now. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Dowdle is in. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
I really can't wait to shut you the fuck up because you're blowing my shit and you're annoying.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On 3rd down, Barkley. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They go play action with Hurts. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what...
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And the Cowboys continue to pull away here in this first half.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He'll check this one down to Gainwell. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Dallas Goedert, of course, he'll do well in this stadium. He's got a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make it 24-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that 1st down pickup.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Prescott. And he'll be hit as he
shut your little mouth.
And that'll fall incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready.
That possession that you just had was so embarrassing. You should just get off the controller.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Off the play fake, Prescott. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to the 18. So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw here. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. That's to his running back, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first. A running play, it's Dowdle. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards on the carry, good pickup on first down. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 5. Now Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Looking to throw, Prescott. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. He got 29 yards that time.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter.
Back now in Arlington. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are right back in this football game. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle. Gosh, he winds up getting 8 there. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
That is caught. Into space at the 45.
And finally down at the 32-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Hurts.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Malik. Oh, no, he lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. Exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Elliott good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
They juked him. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run here with Dowdle. And he'll take this one down to the 36. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Here's a give up the middle. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Prescott.
He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle.
And he'll be brought down well short of the 1st at about the 9-yard line. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Now the Cowboys going to burn the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Prescott to throw on 4th. And it's caught. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15... the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
And he takes this one back.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And we're underway here in South Philly. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow gonna open by putting it up. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Burrow.
I need a redemption game. This is bullshit.
Good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
To the left side, caught by Chase. And he's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues. On the ground, it's Brown. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. They're going to bring him down to the 21, but they're also going to move the chains after that run. 1st down picked up on the ground.
Here we go.
Now Brown. And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? And we're back in Philly in a moment. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Here's Herbert. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. That is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
from out of the gun here on third down. This caught. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, it's going to set up fourth down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're
powering forward. He's in. Khalil Herbert. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Saquon Barkley. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
That'll be taken in by Barkley. Now he's loose down the right sideline. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Hurts again. A pass caught by Saquon. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Hurts will try it again. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. To the air again. Hurts. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And the Bengals will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. And he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field. And tell you what, he takes the sack, but he's lucky it wasn't a safety.
From his end zone, he'll throw it on 3rd and long. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Bengals out and ready to punt. as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Hurts looking to throw on first down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Hurts. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will level things out at 7 apiece. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout.
On one, ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Burrow. This one downfield, taken in by Higgins. So 1 touchdown apiece for our 2 teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Whoa! And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
That's good for an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Taken down back at the 42.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He's got the hookup to C.J. Uzomah. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. On play action, here's Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
An 8-yard loss brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
On mine, ready? Slow. Here we go.
They bring the tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Herbert to start the drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Burrow to throw. Taken in by Gesicki. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Here we go.
And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's Herbert. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
You'll get that one complete. It's Drew Sample, the tight end. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run here with Brown. Yards are hard to come by there. They work it down to the 37-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Burrow. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. This is intercepted. And the Eagles will take over here just past the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's a design run. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Here we go.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. What will they do on this play? Third down, needing 8. They'll drop to throw. That ball intercepted. That's the safety, Von Bell. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Brown. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll stick to the ground. He gets free. And he'll be taken down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. The tight end going in motion to the left. They'll keep it on the ground. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Here we go.
Now, second and goal. They'll send their tight end left. They'll try to run this one in. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's first down. Off the play fake, Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Here's Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. This offense still has the one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Burrow now to throw on first down. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice...
Now how about this? It's a fake. And now after all that, this is going to wind up as nothing more.